Hello, bulls. I mean, sirs. I mean, hey everyone. How's it going? For today's video, we'll just do a little follow up on our pattern slash long-term trend line that we identified. We'll just do a little bit of follow up on that, and also a follow up on my trade and what I'm doing. And we'll just do the usual. We'll do analysis from the 7-day down to the lower time frames, and do it on the charts. So to follow up on this, I mentioned that I was going to take action based on what this does. And this was yesterday. So after yesterday's video that I made in the morning, we had the daily close. And this is the action we got. So as soon as I saw this, a confirmed breakout and a bullish engulfing outside of this trend, I took action. But I did do something I don't like to do. And that is basically not waiting for a confirmation. And the confirmation that I like to see is anytime a major resistance or a major support is pierced through by price action, I look for the next candle to have its open and its close in that direction. So I kind of front ran this because like it was just common sense to me that this was gonna happen. This was a swing failure pattern. It was gonna go the other way. This was pretty aggressive price action, and I basically just bit the bullet on it and said, okay, I'm just gonna close my short from 35, let this one run, and my entry is at about like 31ish. So this is long now from here, and the PNL has been secured into the long, and then whatever PNL was from 35 until the point that I closed here is taken out on the short side. So my PNL is basically the same. I just gave back a little bit here, waiting to see what the market was going to do, if it was going to dump or if it was going to go, because at this point I was unhedged, but here I re-hedged my hedge quickly. So right now I'm basically spot long, and I have a long at my total net worth, so it basically makes me at about 2x long, and decent entry at 31ish, so I'm pretty happy with that, and I'm gonna basically let this ride. And this pattern does have a measured move, but it doesn't mean it's gonna get all the way there. It's just the potential that it has based on the consolidation that this whole that this hell that this price action put us through, the sideways crab nonsense that we went through. So it does have the potential to get there. It doesn't mean it's gonna get there. It doesn't mean you should jump into a trade. It doesn't mean you should get aggressive and just jump the gun. And you can see this is volatile. It's going back and forth so much, so this could still reject. Just because it's a breakout, it doesn't mean it's not going to fail and just fall over. But it has enough confluence for me to take the actions that I have taken, and I could easily take action here. Like, I'm already 3 grand worth of price action here in profit. Like, I could literally hedge it if I feel like this is breaking down and this is gonna break back into this. I can sell my spot. There's so much I can do to manage risk. So I'm not trading here without a plan. I'm not just jumping into it. This was something that I was looking for a couple of days. I waited for this to manifest the way I wanted to, and I took action accordingly based on my bias. So I don't suggest anybody just blindly following this and expecting to get the same results or expecting to get the same target. This is just my ideas. I'm just sharing my ideas. So please take it with a pinch of salt. Please manage risk. Please be safe. And, just be safe, please. For the love of God, just be safe. Um, yeah, so that's basically the pattern. And then we'll move on to the analysis. This is going to be a very, very, very nice weekly close. If you can just get a little bit above this, if you have this wick and this bullish engulfing, this is going to be a very nice weekly close, and the Stokes will come back in. Um, it'll look really good. It'll look really, really good in this posture closing. And if we take this out, if we take out this and close above this on a bullish engulfing, man, I'm gonna be so excited. Like, I would definitely think that the target on that triangle would hit. So, like, the way it's moving up pretty aggressively, and the funding rate and the market is still overall bearish. Like, people are expecting this to fall over, and we have a lot more bearish bias overall. And for obviously, like, the general bias of the market is bearish, and this could really do something here if because the FOMO hasn't started yet, and this is still going strong. So if we close it somewhere around here, and then the FOMO starts, and people panicking, closing their shorts, and all that stuff, it could really push it up high. It could really push it up high, and if that whole move, if that whole pattern that we were stuck in was just a giant accumulation, this could push up to test the higher time frame resistances at the very least, like basically the target of that triangle. So yeah, it's definitely showing potential, and my bias is to the upside now, and like I actually I'm looking for things to see if this is gonna be bearish, and we'll go through the charts together. We'll see if there's any points on the bears side right now. So downside momentum decreasing on the MACD, on the Stokes is decreasing as well, and as we said, we have nice potential for a nice bullish engulfing, and even potential for a higher high if we can get it. We can take out this high. Volatility is not telling me too much. This one is kind of redlining, starting to get to the red area, not really redlining yet. It has room. This one is, what is it doing? Let me just compare it to the candles. So not really telling me much, because here it was retracting as the price was going down, and it went down like crazy, and after we bottomed here, yeah, no, I'm not getting a good read, so I'm not gonna try to force something out of it. I'm just gonna, that's just a healthy amount of, I don't know. Weekly on this side, I don't think we don't have any divergences or anything like that. RSI, I guess, rejecting the super bearish side, super bearish zone. RTSI still nosediving. It's gonna take a while for this to get the posture that I look for. So we'll just go to 3-day now. I believe 3-day had a nice bullish engulfing. Not 3-hour. Yeah, we closed a nice bullish engulfing yesterday. On yesterday's daily close. Very nice. Nice. It's almost what is it called? Mariboso, the one without a wick, like the one that's like a solid body close. Basically, I believe it's called Mariboso. Mariboso. It's basically, it means bald, no hair in Japanese or something. We'll have to ask Sam about that. Um, Stokes turning up, gaining momentum, like that. I want to see a more of a curl here, and I want this to be expanding, like something like that maybe, but it needs to show me a decent curve up. That's what I would say. Yeah, crossing, but we need, like I said, decent curve. We need that curve. 3-day on volatility and momentum. Momentum is increasing to the upside on our MACD. On the Stokes, the downside momentum is decreasing. Volatility is not telling me too much. Healthy amount of, I don't know again. 3-day on our RSI. Oh, we have some divergences, and it did play out. And 2 drives, so it could definitely have more continuation. But nice 2 drives on the 3-day. Our TSI, yeah, it's if it curls, it has the bottoming potential. Decent midterm bottom. If it curls, obviously. 2-day on Stokes turning up, gaining momentum. Nice curve. Nice curve over here. Yeah, I like that. Getting aggressive. This one as well, and this one, yeah, like that. 2-day on our volatility and momentum. Momentum to the upside is increasing on this one and on this one. Volatility is still bottomed, not expanding or retracting. This one is decreasing. This one is retracting. So here, yeah, no, I'm just, yeah, I'm not gonna force it out of it. Healthy amount of, I don't know again. Well, we have three drives of nice bold divergence. Yeah, so that's good. Three drives on 2 day, two drives on 3 day. So this is basically the opposite scenario that we were dealing with on like basically in the beginning of the week, where we had the three drives and we weren't sure if it's gonna play out more than this, and we were waiting for this confirmation to confirm that they're done, and now we're getting them on the other side. So it definitely has more to go if we don't just get rejected and just like basically flop over. But right now it's getting rejected by the 21, but that's normal on the first pass. Yeah, not much else here. I believe we looked at this. No, we didn't. It's yeah, it's still not the posture I want, but it's trying. It's trying. To be fair, daily on Stokes, nice and erect, nice and aggressive. Yeah, definitely very aggressive momentum to the upside. Like the daily has taken out the previous high, but we still haven't put a lower high, or sorry, a higher low. That's how aggressive it is. It's just putting like here we right over here we confirmed. Let's see. I'll have to look at this. Where's the close? 243. Wow, we took it out by like $5. But well, it's a higher. At the very least, it's a local high. But I would say that that's it. It took it out. Uh, $7 or not, it took it out. Yeah. So we just need a higher low. Anywhere a higher low. Anything higher than this technically would still get it, but it's I think at the worst case scenario it could come somewhere around here, middle Bollinger Band, put a nice little lower high and continue back up. But who knows? Like this could get really aggressive, especially because it's the weekend, and like the weekends, it's usually a lot of scammy action and a lot of craziness. But then there are just those few weekends where the trend continues and continues in a very aggressive way. We've never had a reversal that maintained from like let's say if a reversal happened on the weekend, we've never had it continue on to the weekdays. It's always been just scammy action, liquidity grabs. But we've had a trend start on a weekday. Like this started on a weekday, I believe, right? It's 21st. Yeah, this was a weekday. Basically, the whole Elon event thing. So this was during the week. This was during where all the CME and all markets were open. This wasn't weekend. So this started happening, and now we're just getting a continuation of it on the weekend. So there are those weekends where we get trend continuation. So this could be one of those, and it tends to be pretty aggressive and usually shows on Sundays, like if it's gonna be the one that continues or if it's gonna be the one that's just gonna spit it out as CME opens and leading on to the US Open, just spitting everything out and basically just destroying it. So it's still not fully confirmed. I've been aggressive with it and I've already taken action. So I have lots of room to manage risk, and I'm gonna be basically awake just watching these candles. So have to see how it goes. Yeah. So I just want to go look at the CME quickly on the daily. Sorry, this just has to load. We'll put it on the daily because this is how we closed on the CME on Friday. This is the close. So nice. I wouldn't say we're not putting any trend or anything in the CME, but it's showing showing that it was aggressive too, but you know, we'll really have to see what it does. I want to look at it on the weekly as well, just quickly, just looking at the candles. Mm, yeah, we'll have to see. We'll have to see what it does, but like obviously we're gonna open on a gap, and this could be one of the gaps that gets filled later. Like we'll go up and we'll just have the gaps, have a couple runaway gaps, and then later, if the price gets rejected on the higher time frame resistances, like in these areas, then we'll just come back down and fill all the gaps, and then possibly go lower and go to all the doom targets and all this stuff. Because obviously, if you don't break the high, if you don't break this, then we gotta break down. And at this point, like here, everybody's bearish, so we'll go up. And here, everybody's gonna be starting to get bullish, so we'll just come back down. Good old Bitcoin market makers. Yeah. So daily here, looking good, looking constructive. But I want that higher low more than anything to have full textbook confirmation. Daily on volatility and momentum. Volatility is still expanding. It's above the EMA. I would like to see the EMA have a nice curve up to this one. Is now expanding. It went down, went below the EMA, and is now trying to expand with the price action. So it can have those corrective actions where it just changes its direction and starts going with the price and starts expanding or retracting with the price. So this coming below the EMA, I would consider that a full retract, and now it's based a full retraction, and now it's basically gonna come back up and show momentum gaining as the price is going up. So I would put weight on that if I see it expanding as the price is going up, because this one's already doing it. This one already expanded below the EMA as the price started going up. So um, I would find more confluence if I see that, but right now this is good enough for me. And obviously momentum to the upside is increasing. This is stock momentum, MACD momentum, all to the upside. MACD cross, but obviously I don't trade based on that. I only have this for the momentum. That's the only reason why I have this here. I don't even look at the MACD. Daily on RSI, RTSI, I believe no divergences on this side. TSI showing, I guess trying to do something, getting aggressive V shape. So we'll see how that goes, and we'll quickly do the 12-hour and 4-hour, and then we'll just wrap it up. So 12-hour, very nice. This going up here doesn't mean anything. Like this could literally stay up here and just go sideways and just like have the price just breaking out and just putting in higher highs, and like it's all good. Like there's no such thing as oversold or overbought with Stokes. Like this could just keep going. And what I wanted, like if this were to come back down, curl back down, go into the box, have the red slope in the direction, then I'll be like, okay, now it's kind of giving a signal to the opposite direction. But this is totally fine. This is absolutely fine. If anything, it's just showing strength. And the uptrend is yeah, it is yeah, it is confirmed. We have a higher low, and we took out the high. I would consider this a high. I would, because like this not so much, but this I would consider it a high. This is acceptable as a high. I would take this as a high, even though this is the textbook one. So that has been taken out too. So we have our higher low here, and we have our high taking out the previous high. I would have, like, obviously, like I said, I would have accepted this as well, but this is the one that really sticks out. So it's already on an uptrend. That's what I'm trying to say. Already textbook, and even for me, that was like I would have accepted it here too. So it's already accepted here. It's already confirmed here. So no matter what, it's a confirmed uptrend. 12-hour on volatility and momentum. Volatility expanding, testing the EMA here, expanding as the price is going. So this is doing the corrective action too. Like it went down, now it's coming back up. So this volatility indicator is catching up to what this is doing on the daily and 12 hours. So now this is doing the same thing as well. So it's showing a bit of confluence. Momentum to the upside on the Stoke. MACD momentum a little bit decreasing, I guess, just because of this, but that's just like, that's just completely normal. It's just, it's healthy to have it do a little pullback and then continue. Like, just having green candles one after another is not really that good, because that only means when it goes down, it's just gonna go down even harder. So 12 hour on RSI and TSI. RSI not telling me much. It's obviously in the bullish control zone, but it's 12 hours is too low of a time frame for me to read it that way. I like to do that read on the higher time frames for macro trend stuff. This is good. This is looking V-shape recovery, sharp V-shape recovery. So it could start putting the structure that I want, but it's still kind of zigzagging sideways. So we need to see more out of that. Now we'll do 4 hour. 4 hour already confirmed the uptrend long time ago, and Stokes are up. Stokes are basically doing the same thing, riding the top of the box. 4 hour on volatility and momentum. Volatility is, yeah, I would say it is still kind of expanding, but here I'm not getting a good read, because here it expanded redline as we went up and then came back down, and now it's redlining again. So I'm just gonna say I don't know on this one, and neither this one, because this is like doing some weird thing in the middle. Like, I'm just not gonna, healthy amount of I don't know again. 4 hour on RSI. Oh, we have phantom divergence, whatever that means. um yeah, we have some crazy divergence here, and it's mostly, I would say it's played out, because this is what we got after, and I believe I mentioned it in yesterday's video. Yeah, that's a pretty decent move for a 4 hour signal. Yeah, like 2,000 something move, $2,500 move almost. So yeah, I would say that's mostly played out, if anything. And this is good. This is getting aggressive, sharp uh, upside momentum. So yeah, that's basically it. Like I mentioned, I was trying to see something for the bears, but I'm not really seeing anything. There's a lot of bullish bias, and the only thing is that this becomes another swing failure pattern, but I've never seen it do a swing failure pattern on the bottom side and then come back to it to the top side and then break down again to the direction it's supposed to. So it could potentially do it. With Bitcoin, you can never say never, but I've already taken action, so at this point I would have to just manage risk. Whatever it gives me, I would have to manage risk, or basically just look for areas to hedge short again and close the long, and then do the same thing I always do, just hedge my hedge and all that good stuff. So I guess that's everything for today, and as usual, I would ask that you guys be safe, please manage risk, please do your own TA, please don't take what I say as financial advice, take it with a pinch of salt, and remember, not losing money is more important than making money. Always have that as a priority. Don't risk more than what a trade could bring you and what your targets are. Obviously, have a good risk to reward ratio. That's what I'm trying to say. And yeah, that's everything for today. So I hope you guys are having a wonderful weekend. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Take care, be safe, and I will see you guys tomorrow after the daily close. Bye.